Welcome back, everybody, and how are you doing today? I got recommended by somebody in the comments saying I should check out Hanumankind's Genghis song. Now, the 3 or 4 songs that I've checked out from Hanumankind have never disappointed. I have formed an opinion, multiple opinions on him about certain aspects of his songs and music videos. His music videos feel personal. He includes his friends, his close friends, and also the smoothest transitions take place, bro. When you least expect it, it comes a transition and moves into a different scene. Like, that is crazy. He makes the craziest transitions ever, and his lyrics are so deep that they're very hard to even understand what he's saying. And he likes to, put lyrics that make references to different movies and TV shows. Um, that's what I've noticed. And since I don't know every TV shows, sometimes might be hard to get those references. But the point is that he's a lyrical genius. He's like the Michael Scofield of rap. All right? He's like the Michael Scofield of rap. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check this song out.
Up front, bars when the beat bump, kill on the loose, yes, murder when the receipts come.
Wait, what?
Bars when the beat bump, kill on the loose, yes, murder when the receipts come.
Yeah, when the bills come, that's when you're done, son.
Pay them bills, yeah, nothing out here for free, son. Pay the price if you want the ice through your seasons.
Now, I think, I don't know where I've seen this on TikTok or something. That was a reference to the Game of Thrones, but I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I don't know if it's worth it. Comment down below if you've watched Game of Thrones and if you think I should watch them, if it's worth watching. But since I haven't watched Game of Thrones, and neither, I don't think many people have watched it, that line I would interpret it as
When the beat bump, kill on the loose, yes, murder when the receipts come. Pay them bills, yeah, nothing out here for free, son. Pay the price if you want the ice through your seasons.
yeah, how I would interpreted that if you want to have a roof over your head and to be able to afford things and support every winter, spring, summer, autumn, you have to pay the price, like you have to do whatever it takes to provide for yourself.
Seasons. Winter is coming, I'm running straight at the throne. I know that they
Yeah, again, this is a Game of Thrones reference, which I cannot get because I haven't watched the show.
see me coming cause they rattled to the bone.
Also, this nostalgic ass, black and white music video, I'm 100% sure he's gonna do one of his magic tricks and at a certain time, bam, turn it into another scene. But I'm kind of feeling this nostalgic, vibe. It's pretty cool.
Bone crusher, late night puffer. I don't even dance, but still got moves like I was Usher. A chain, late night puffer. I don't even dance, but still got moves.
I don't even dance, but I still got moves like I was Usher. Wow, I just lost the rhythm back there. But yeah, this is a pretty funny joke.
Like I was Usher. A changed man from Hanumankind in the GENGHIS. History repeats, yeah, these cycles stay endless. Used to Hanumankind in the GENGHIS. History repeats, yeah, these cycles stay.
Yeah, the cycles stay endless. Wow, I don't know. This could reference to a lot of things, but for me, it feels like when you're trying very hard to like change the way things are wired, in this world, is very hard because even if a person is very famous and powerful, they still hit a wall with the government and everything. So the cycles stay endless until the person that is at the top decides to change them. So sometimes in life you might want things a lot, but sometimes you just, no matter how hard you try, you can't change them because it's not in your position. You can't, it's not up to you.
Stay endless. Used to ride cycles after hopping over fences. Now it's motorcycles, bar hopping where my friends is.
Wait.
Cycles after hopping over
Used to ride bikes after hopping over fences. Is that supposed to mean that, he was just running from somebody or for something, and now he made it after all that work? He's riding motorbikes.
fences. Now it's motorcycles, bar hopping where my friends is. Later ride first class, hopping out of Benzes. That's past, present, future, how I seen it through my lenses. The world broke you down, huh? I'm not trying to mend this. Embrace your chaos, let it seep into your senses. Sight, smell, touch, sound, taste, all
Ooh.
blended. Chaos, let
Oh no, bro. Wow, that is crazy. I like the fact that there are many types of rappers and nobody is like the other, because this man deserves so much more recognition, bro. Before his song Run It Up became like a hit, that's when I first discovered him 2 weeks ago. Before that, I had no idea who he was. And now I can say that I'm a big fan of Hanumankind. Wow, 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 wow. That is crazy. And look, he's besides lyrical genius and genius in making musical videos, look at the flow.
it seep into your senses. Sight, smell, touch, sound, taste, all blended. 5-finger death punch, leave lives ended. Fuck what's trending, don't need it, I trim this. I don't leave evidence smooth like burnt fingers, smooth like no hair, no chemo. Haters gon' call 911 like Reno. Round here it's 100 for the squeals. That's the pigs. They come around waving they sticks when the boys doing gigs. That's just how it is.
Yeah. I think this was a reference to Cops.
That's the pigs. They come around waving they
Yeah, you can even see some of the.
around here it's 100 for the squeals. That's the pigs.
Yeah, so it shows some cops.
They come
Yeah, beating some poor people up for no reason at all, apparently.
around waving they sticks when the boys doing.
Yeah, so basically, I've noticed them at like protests, or not so much in my country, but in other countries, people would just be existing, and cops would just beat them up for no reason. Or like if a person, let's say, is homeless, right? And is just chilling on a bench, a cop, not in my country, but in other countries, would just, with their stick beat them on their back and just force them to leave. Why? Why is that person so different to you? You have money. Instead of helping that person, why hurt that person? When you were born, you had the same rights as that person. You still have the same rights. You just have more privileges. So why be so fucking rude to a person for no reason?
That's just how it is, but I promise we gon' change that. Artists in my land,
Also, he's very handsome. I have to admit.
lists, fuck a format, watch you stepping up and who laying down dormant. Tired of being stepped.
Wait, what?
Fuck a format, watch you stepping up and who laying down dormant.
Oh, yeah. Watch who has the power and who's, rising, stepping up. Watch and then watch who lays as a doormat at their feet, trying to get in their graces, trying to, be all liked by them. That's a powerful bar right there.
Tired of being stepped on like a fucking doormat. Can't ignore that. Force your feel, endorse a deal with a young southern boy for real. From the subcontinent of 1.3 bill, I trailblaze daily play point Dame Lil. Shooting from the logo. Women in my city, skin color like the cocoa. Chocolate committees, ain't no justice in the photo. You don't know what you've been missing till you party with this photo. But what you partying for?
I saw like a interview or like a short on YouTube where he said that in India, when he walks outside, it's impossible for him to move. That's how famous he is in India. And then he said when it comes to America, he's like laying off a bit. Bro, you need to go on tour on like Europe or like America or something, because you need more recognition, bro.
We got issues in our nation cause there's parties at war. When our leaders aren't leading at the heart in the court, and they tamper with evidence when you gon' file a report. They try and dig their nails in me, but I'm filing them short. They try and dig my grave for me, but I fight as a corpse. You try and blame your failures on every action but yours. I try and turn the tables.
Wait.
Corpse. You try and blame your failures on every action.
Wow. I don't know how smart you have to be to put these thoughts into words. So trying to blame your failures on everybody but yours. Never take responsibility, never take accountability. That's something that we all can relate to. Not necessarily all, but we all know people that do that.
But yours, I try and turn the tables with every action I do. And if you bad that action, then I'm backing you till we die. Kill the teachers, then the pupils look them dead in the eyes. I'm looking death in the eyes, and to the reaper I smile. Cause what's the point of fear and death if you ain't living, my guy? If you ain't living, my guy, what's the point of fear and death if you ain't living, my guy? Shout out to call me the
Wait, I'm starting to believe that the part where I thought he was just gonna do a transition and flip everything into color is not gonna come. So nonetheless, I'm enjoying this music video. It's very nostalgic. His friends, it's probably filmed in India, so it's probably very close to his heart. It's very, very cool to observe, and he's showing different videos of people from there and what they experience. Nonetheless.
calamity. Bring that heat.
Yeah, get it.
Of course. From the city of Bengaluru. Can't nobody do it, how the fuck do we do? Yeah. From them 5'6", do it like this, like, ooh, yeah.
Oh wait, I like that laugh.
Ooh, yeah.
Bruh, that laugh.
Paste.
Wow. I don't even know what's this. Whoa. Do you see this profile picture? He looks like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. That's what he reminds me of. What do you want me to say more? I can say I'm a fan of Hanumankind. So thank you to the person. Oh, no, that wasn't a person. Yeah, thank you. I discovered him by his new hit. But nonetheless, he continues not to surprise me because I'm already, I know what he's capable of. But he continues to entertain me because that's what a musician is supposed to do, to entertain you. So I'm maximally entertained when it comes to Hanumankind. From the music video to the lyrics, he is a lyrical genius, bro. From the transitions to the movie references and all of those other references, I would actually, if I was in the position to do that, I would start a petition to the destiny, to the universe, to make Hanumankind more known. Because God knows he deserves it. So, if you have any other recommendations from Hanumankind or from any other artists, let me know in the comments, and like this video if you liked, subscribe if you wanna, be a part of the family that we are creating on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!